Now at the plate, here is Dansby Swanson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
First offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Clips it behind his back. And there's one gone to start the night. Next to hit is Christian Pache.
Christian Pache.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. And there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So now here is Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him. At the plate now is Xander Bogaerts.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That is third.
So now into the box is Rafael Devers. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch, J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-1 home.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
That is good.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First delivery to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he got him.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Alex.
Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner to the left side. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1 home.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Next, here is Hunter Renfroe trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Mano a mano against Nate Eovaldi. He has an even 10 hits in 36 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So next to bat will be William Contreras. First pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Throw into second. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Batting up, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And stepping in, Franchi Cordero as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Franchi.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Franchi Cordero is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Kike Hernandez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Albies calls for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next up is Xander Bogaerts. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
To get the blessing for the brethren.
All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be Christian Pache.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Up next for Atlanta.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In time, and he is nailed at second. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Acuna digs in now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-1. Popped up. And there's the first out. No one on with
Now
1 down, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Christian Vasquez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now the first pitch. Alex Verdugo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And that one yanked just foul. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up William Contreras. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Runner goes for second. Not in time. He's in there at second. Next up, Austin Riley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out.
Mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
The pause and the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. And now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts
Right
for him
fielder,
thus far.
number 10.
Next to
Hunter.
dig in, Hunter Renfroe struck out in his first at-bat. Too low, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Jesse
attention,
Biddle,
please.
the 6'5"
Now pitching for the
left-hander,
Braves.
takes over on the mound now.
Number 60, Jesse.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Franchy Cordero is on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And he misses. Comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, left field.
One out, runner at first, and in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Now here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's a base hit on the line. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Bogaerts at second. Devers at first. 2 out in the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Goes to third with it, and they will get the force at third, and that's that. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Matt Andrees takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Matt Andrees.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Right down Main Street, caught him
The
looking.
center fielder, number 25, Christian Pache.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Christian Pache is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
So stepping in is Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting, center field.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's set. Here it comes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
The right fielder,
so a runner at second, 2 down now,
Hunter.
And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Pache will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's hitless in 6 tries. Swinging a high chopper. Devers gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in next, Ronald Acuna flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Slow little roller to third. Barehanded at his knees. In time. Next will be the designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Franchi Cordero.
The left fielder, Franchi Cordero.
Now the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in will be Rafael Devers. And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Here's J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Now batting, catcher, Christian
Jackson. And is now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 77, Jackson.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Albies onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Acuna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Renfroe.
Albies over to his left, and the inning is over.
Check it out. Yo, come back the base, the freak lines, the black gas tunes, it's the rush, don't push the roof, from it to any stage I take it.
Now it'll be Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch. The 1-0 gets him out in front on a good changeup. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now
the batter will be William Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Next to stand in is Austin Riley. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Red Sox, the left fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Cordero.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Second baseman.
Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's 0 for 4. First delivery to him, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
First offering. Christian Pache comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a shot toward right center. Verdugo is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nate Eovaldi gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Man on first, on second, on third. I'm gonna have to clean it up.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play my